Hello, I am Matthew's story writer, and I have ADHD and possibly trauma that is related to why I haven't been making videos lately. I was planning on doing so many things. I had plans for my review show and various other stories, including comics and whatnot. But I've come to the realization that I just can't keep those stories up anymore. I've tried so hard to get back into making stuff, and what it really comes down to is not being able to bring myself to continue making those stories. And there are a number of factors to that. There's ADHD, there's the trauma, there's the fact that it often feels like a chore. And even though I am planning on using VR chat for future content, I really do not think that I'm going to be able to continue doing the stories specifically. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. I understand that not a lot of people are going to watch this video. A lot of people don't even care about the stories that I make. I mean, obviously, most people don't watch my review show for the stories in them. But I had a lot of plans. I had plans to reboot Matthew and give him a different, not really different, but vague backstory. And the honest thing is, I can't do that anymore. I don't think I can. So, I was very good at writing to begin with, to be honest. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think I probably will get back into making more videos. But as it currently stands, the Blink review is completely canceled. The story segment was all I was going to continue with, because I wasn't doing the review. I just lost interest in doing the review. It was a good episode, and there was a bit of misinformation. Moffat apparently writing it on a napkin that I found somewhere. I couldn't find it again. That was in the script. I was going to put that in the video, but apparently that's not actually true. I mean, it's true that he didn't really think much of the episode at the time, but he does now, so there is that at least. He at least respects the popularity that it's gotten, I guess. But apparently it is still one of the most popular episodes of Doctor Who, and Russell T. Davies is apparently a bit salty about it if the last episode doesn't even to go by. But, that's here or there. The point is that my review show will continue eventually, but it will not be from the anniversary special, and I will not be doing anniversary special. I will not be doing milestone specials anymore, because it is clear that I cannot commit to those. And in the event that something happens where the subjects of the review that I select for those just give me more creative block, then it's just going to cause more problems, obviously. And I want them to be thematic. I want them to be important to my review show, and I can't do that anymore. I just can't. And there are other internet reviewers who can pull that kind of thing off, no problem. I used to pump out reviews all the fucking time, and I think I got a bit burnt out at some point. And maybe that's a part of what's wrong. I don't know. But what I do know is that the review show will continue at some point in some way. I do not know how, but the stories will not. And frankly, it's probably for the best, because the audience for those was so much smaller than the people who actually want to watch my reviews, the people who enjoy my comedy more than anything else. Because my writing is not good. Some of my comedy is good. It's usually just reference humor, and that's like some of the lowest forms of comedy. And let's be real, I'm not gonna lie, I am not good at comedy, but I do have my moments, and those moments brighten up people's day, and I want to keep doing that, because people enjoy that. And even if not everybody likes my brand of humor, which is probably a lot of people, there are still plenty of people out there who like my comedy better than my writing. And at the very least, I'm sure there are people who value my opinions, even if they are controversial, because if they're more neutral, non-extremist take, that is very, very rare these days, I've noticed. I don't think The Last Jedi is good or particularly good or bad, for example. It's mid. It doesn't deserve all the attention it's getting. It doesn't deserve all the hate it's getting. It doesn't deserve all of the praise it's getting. It's mid. And the entire reason it's getting all that hate and praise is because of political extremist bullshit. Let's be real here. And now it's probably going to be controversial. I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for even saying that on YouTube. But it's true. So I'm one of the few sane people left in this world, it seems. At least on the internet. That's terminally online on the internet. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am terminally online. It's something that I just can't do anything about, unfortunately. And I say stupid things all the time too, uninformed stupid things, but at the very least I try to do my research, and I try to have my own opinions that aren't influenced by things like politics and crap like that. I mean, obviously everything's influenced by politics. That's something that's inescapable. And if people say that not everything is political, that's bullshit. Everything ties into politics because everything is affected by politics, and therefore everything is political. And of course, there are the right-wing nutjobs that will act like their politics aren't political. Which, yeah, they fucking are. The Division 2 is political. Get over it. But I've rambled on enough. This isn't a completely unscripted video, in case you couldn't tell. The fact that I'm off-center doesn't really help that I really didn't put much thought into this than anything about it, but until next time, I don't really have a sign-off phrase right now. Like I said, it's unscripted. Bye!